I risked my life to show y'all this. That's why I walked in there. I ain't walking there to be the hardest man on earth. I walked in there to show you, man, you gotta be lawless and limitless if you wanna get to the next level. And when I say lawless, meaning your laws, you don't live by your rules and what you set in life. You gotta be better and bigger. I say, Waka, how could you change anything if you can't change yourself? How could you change the world if you can't change your family? How could you change? You have to build on your mind like you build on your basketball skills. And I want to overpower these shit. I want to overpower everything. Nothing could beat my mind, man, I'm telling you.
Fan proud, 25 and I gotta be the man now. I've been tucked, but it's time for me to stand out. I've been grinding.
Got that hit his shit, no cap.
For me, man, I just knew I'm gonna be something. But one thing I always kept was a book in my hand. You know what I'm saying? I always made sure, man, it ain't gangster to be dumb. Gangsters can read. So I just took the gangster image to the next level. Like, oh, yo, what's gangsters taking care of my family? So I thought to myself, I said, yo, maybe he could be a big rapper. I believe in him. Hey, Gooch, I believe in you. So I started from right there. I said, you know what I'm gonna be? I'm about to learn my first job I ever, outside of anything. I'm gonna be your assistant, bro. I'm gonna be your security. I'm gonna have to be your role. But this stuff, I never knew these titles, but this is what I was doing. Hey, bro, you can't even pick a bag up, you're a star. If I help him blow up, I'm gone. We created a company together. We was like, yo, let's take this to the next level. And that's what I did. So on that, I learned how to be security, role manager, assistant, booking agent. I learned all these roles. So when I seen God put me in a new atmosphere, I didn't take that gift for granted. I took it and went up with it. And thank God for that today. My mother told me, she's like, Waka, go on a roll with him, try it out. Cause I couldn't do it. I feel like if I chase him, that's like, you know, it's like meat riding. My mother's like, yo, Waka, just do it. I need you to do this. This is my mother investment. Right. So at least if I'm gonna go out here hard for gangs or crews, I need to go hard for my mother investment. Right. If I'm willing to take a bullet in the street, I need to take a bullet for her investment. Like I'm gonna die to make sure he go. Right. And I really felt like that. I really felt like whoever touched this man, I'm going to prison.
This video is sponsored by Eve Rabash's Patreon.
I can tell you guys, content creation is a game changer. But the thing is, you gotta be patient. You gotta be able to put in the work day after day, time after time, in order to get what you want in life. I've really looked at my experience, I've looked at what I've gone through, and I'm like, you know what? I can start helping people now. I can help people become content creators because I have found so many gems, so much knowledge. I mean, come on, the record speaks for itself. You go head out on my YouTube channel and you see what I'm doing out there. We are doing numbers. YouTube shorts are going crazy. My vlogs are going crazy, dropping every single day. I love you guys, man. I want you to grow. I want you to see a pathway for yourself. There's no limit to what you can achieve and where you are going. And if you're really serious about content creation, if you're really serious about being a YouTuber, I got the gems and I'm giving them away on my Patreon.
Don't leave him alone. Wow. I'm trying to jump over.
You about it.
I'm about it today, but I'm not gonna risk my life for it. Real. My whole life is just real. Right. But I'm just not here to complain about it. I'm not here to make that like a sob story. It was just my strength. So that helped me today when I do business today, sitting across the table from anybody. I'm not never gonna settle for less. You're never gonna take advantage of me. I'm never gonna complain. People get real disrespectful. But for me, man, God gave me something that I had to realize, the power of choice. Waka, you have a choice to allow to let this shit bother you.
Right.
I can't let y'all bother. I got too much.
You got too much skin. You got too much to
I don't put too much work in here.
Right.
I'm 36 years old. I'm too grown to be a punk, a pussy, a lame, a sucker of this. I'm just gonna dip, my boy. Y'all too aggressive, like. Right. But you put this possum in the corner, it's going down. I know anybody right now, yo. I don't care how gangster you are. My boy, if you start learning this real business, man, you ain't thugging. That thug, man, who? I wish you, man, I ain't going, I'm good. I'm not going nowhere with all the odds is against me. I can't do that. It's stupidity. That's what made me stop, man. I was on top of shit mountain, and I wanted to build Mount Everest. And I knew it was all right here in my brain. I got tired of just, anytime I see a crowd of black people, I'm clutching. If I get around a bunch of Chinese guys or white guys or this guy, I'm kind of cool. I'm like, why am I like that? I broke out of that. I want to perfect me. I didn't want to be this person that what they want to say, America wants you to be all, every black man say, yo, niggas don't trust black people. I wanted to be me, man. I say, Waka, how could you change anything if you can't change yourself? How could you change the world if you can't change your family? How could you change your family if you can't change your neighborhood? How could you change the country if you can't change your state? So you have to change you, your family, your neighborhood, then your state. So that's a lot of pillars mentally you have to get through as a man. So for me, I want to be that. There's no such thing as perfect. That's why I'm going to perfection. So that's how I live, man. The thing with my mother, she was a great teacher at showing you what she do, not explaining to you how to do it. But she's the kind of teacher that she want to see if the students is bringing to the table and not doing what she do. So I automatically knew, I'm like, yo, now I don't have a vocal mother. Like, she's straight stone cold with us. Like, she the kind of mother, like, you don't wake up, go to school. She's like, oh, it's okay. That's your little stupid ass, but you gonna get the fuck out of my house when you get grown. Like, I'm telling you, she ain't with no cookie cutting. Right. So for me, I said, you know something, Waka? This is what I'm great at. I have to find everywhere my mother's weak at and fill in it for strength. So it's like, why would I go do the same job she did if she spent X amount of years to do it? I need to come here and build on it. A lot of kids from my neighborhood, like black kids, everything their parents do, they do the opposite. And I never understood that. I'm like, yo, if your parents working for 20 years, why wouldn't you build around that? So that's all I did, man. I went everywhere my mother needed filling it. I came to California, I wanted to hang with every gang that was alive here, because I wanted to unify it. I was more of like a brotherhood kind of guy. So I was like, shit, if I could make it in the jungles, then I could touch LA. I just wanted to touch them. I just want to let them know, bro, this shit bigger than the streets. Y'all folks got Hollywood by y'all. Y'all folks got a beach. Y'all folks living in an area where all the technology at, bro. If y'all just put that hammer down, bro, and put your ego where your nuts at, I'm telling you, you'll be real rich. And I want to show them, like, yo, I risk my life to show y'all this. That's why I walked in there. I ain't walking there to be the hardest man on earth. I walked in there to show you, man, you gotta be lawless and limitless if you wanna get to the next level. And when I say lawless, meaning your laws, you don't live by your rules and what you set in life. You gotta be better and bigger. I'm just that guy. I gotta be better and bigger. Again, God gave me something, choice, a mind. You have to build on your mind like you build on your basketball skills. And I want to overpower these shit. I want to overpower everything. Nothing could beat my mind, man, I'm telling you.
Guys, Fanatics is the #1 online retailer when it comes to merchandise, when it comes to drip. You know, I'm one of those people, when I walk into the building, I want to stand out. I know my aura, my presence, my energy, and my drip is going to be the one that's going to pull me apart from the lot. You can be that person too. It all starts with your fashion sense. It all starts with the way you present yourself. And Fanatics, they're just them guys, man, especially when it comes to supporting your favorite team or just looking fly. This is a lifestyle and it's a mentality. Guys, there is discounts every single day. That's the best thing. That's why we've partnered up with Fanatics for a really long time. I'm very passionate about something like this. And to be able to look good and fly is always a privilege. So go click that link in the bio. Now let's get back to the video.
You no longer eat meat?
You eat things that's dead, you'll always have dead ideas in your mind. When you eat clean and with life, watch how bright your ideas get. Like the depression stuff, it don't exist in that era. And then they created a word called vegan. I don't like that. I don't like people calling themselves vegans because to me, it stops you from growing mentally. It stops you from learning what you eating. So I'm a conscious eater. I'm conscious of what it is. I'm a conscious drinker. I'm a conscious everything. I just want conscious and knowledge of what I'm doing.
A while now, I've been cooking up, trying to make the fam proud. 25 and I gotta be the man now. I've been tucked, but it's time for me to stand out. I've been grinding.